UTSA Roadrunners and the UAB Blazers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Catching up with the UTSA head coach before the game, he understands coming off that emotional upset win against the #1 team in the country last week could add a lot of fuel to their fire, but he does not want them focused on that. If they're focused on what they did last week, they won't be locked in and do their job this week. Worry about yourself is the advice that this team got from their head coach this week. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Blazers offense will get first crack at it today. This guy will get some carries, Braylon McReynolds. He's one of the top runners in the sport, and certainly they'll go to him early and often.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watching this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
Dropping back, it's Burton. He's got it. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Blazers, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Right side, it's Ferguson. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or some safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He'll throw on 3rd down. Swings it out to his running back. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
Out wide right, it's Smith. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a 4th down conversion.
Well, you're seeing this offense aggressive here right out of the gate. I don't even know if they're planning on running the football the rest of this game, the way they're throwing it right now. I mean, they're just throwing caution to the wind. And, David, we know it. They've got a lot of confidence in their skill players throwing the ball, and right now that's been very apparent early.
Well, and now you knock me back on my heels a little bit. Now I'm like, oh, crud, is this their game plan? Is this going to be pass, pass, pass? So defensively, I'm thinking, how do I make my subs? Do I go dime? Do I go nickel, right? Like, they're definitely pass happy, but the first thing I have to do is get a pass rush and make this quarterback feel uncomfortable.
Sets his feet. It's Burton. Finds his big tight end. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the 1st down. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. And the Blazers will have it 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking for running room. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top on second down. Swings it out to the flat. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Trying to slip through and pick it up. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal.
And that will go such a long way in deciding this football game. Who can win these short yardage situations? Who can be the more physical team? And this offense right here showing the work up front, man. The big boys all moving together, creating enough space. And I love the way Palmer, the back gets downhill, understands where the first down marker is.
Yeah, you know, some running backs just have a nose for it, and this guy does as well. He's able to sort of find the crease, make himself small, fit into those small spaces, and pick up the first to keep the offense on the field. It's all about momentum and being able to keep drives going. I know that's not going to really show up on any highlight reels, but that was a big play here for the offense.
Tight end now in motion. Power ahead. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's third and goal.
And that's a great stop by this defense. Second down and goal, getting the lost yardage play, now putting your defense in a better position for third down.
They'll go jumbo package, 3 tight ends set on third and goal. And he's in! Touchdown, UAB!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Roadrunners offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. A big challenge in this matchup is for the linebackers to be able to hold their ground, something they haven't always been successful at doing. They'll move the wide receiver. Play action on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Roadrunners racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
They'll move the tight end. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Out wide left, it's Amador.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
This defense will try to force a fourth down on third and short from the 45. Looking for room, it's Henderson. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. We've reached a break. It's UAB on top. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. To the air, it's Burton. Whip it out to the back on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
They go to the draw. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
3rd and long coming up. Got him on the RPO. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
On 3rd down, offenses have their plays. What they like in 3rd and short, what they like 3rd and medium, 3rd and long. Great job by the offense having success. Now it's incumbent upon the defense to learn their plays and try to shut it down throughout the game.
Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw on first. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Long way to go on 2nd down. Wants to pass. They're all over him. And he avoids the sack.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
3rd and long right here. Looking to pass. It's Burton. Fires immediately. Breaks into the open. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. Like, they can make plays, they can run people over, they can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
They'll run the counter. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Wide receiver comes in motion. Timeout is called. Make sure everybody's on the same page. Play clock was down to 4. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Right side, it's Higgins. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Back to pass, it's Rodgers. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. They'll send the back in motion. Needs it here on fourth down. Turns it upfield. Smashes him with the stiff arm. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the fourth down decision pays off big time. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the fourth down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. Fourth down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. He throws a strike to the wide receiver, gets the big fourth down conversion.
He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. Rides to the back. Turning it up. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Blazers. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And it was capped with an explosive 22-yard run. Bringing it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. UTSA taking over, and the offense heads out to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down.
Turns on the Jets. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Roadrunners. Once he got some room, it was over. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
You know, for quarterbacks out there throwing screen throws, part of your job on this play is negotiating the defender. You have got to find some way to get that ball to your running back. You can't let the defense knock that away.
Out wide right, it's Mims. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Wide receiver going in motion. Right at the line. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
That is how it's done on 3rd down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
To the air, it's Rodgers. Back's got it on the screen. They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage. Motion from the wideout. Second down to the air. Grab behind the line. It's Mims. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a fourth down. The Blazers will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And it's the Roadrunners who will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal, Palmer. Try to get in range to get some kind of points before half.
Yeah, two biggest things are you got to protect the quarterback, and the QB cannot throw a pick here in this situation. If you do those two things, you got an opportunity here to steal some points.
Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. He's changing the play. Moves the pocket. It's Rodgers. Fires to the right. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Motion from the back. Drops back on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
Never a doubt. And that lead grows even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll return it. He makes the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. And the Blazers will kick it off to start the second half. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. We check in with Holly Rowe.
I caught up with the UAB head coach coming out of the locker room. Their defense has done a terrific job so far, and today they're kicking off here to start the second half. That defense has got to step up again because they are facing a really stout running game. They've done a good job in the first half, but I will let you know how this continues to build here in the third quarter. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly, and that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
To the air, it's McCown. Rushes on, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Bounced right back to them.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. The problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
And the Roadrunners will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Running through contact. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. UAB comes out, the offense looking for a productive drive. They got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Higgins. There he goes. The 30, the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, UAB. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting it.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. And the returner goes down. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Looking downfield, it's McCown. Throws for the tight end. Left side is Campbell. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, UTSA!
And back in the day, you used to line up and your tight end was a blocker and you threw it to him short. Now, these guys are being so dynamic in space and so athletic. Now they can make big, huge plays for your offense and put points on the board in a hurry.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Blazers offense looks primed and ready to get things rolling here. That lead is now 10, down to a 2-possession game, and it's on this offense to try to stretch it back out. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll run him again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on 3rd down expecting him to get the ball again.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The give to the back. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Wants to throw. It's Burton. Spits it out to the back. Got his man. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field. Don't make a mistake. Check it down to your running back. Let him do the rest. But there was 2 guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw. But you could tell they were definitely locked in. And they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
Driven back. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on that. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Out wide left, it's Brown. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Makes the grab. It's Ferguson. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Well, it feels like Everybody else on offense has been getting some in the passing game this drive. Finally, they get the tight end going, too. He's like, dude, I'm good, and I'm open. Throw me the ball. And that's exactly where their quarterback goes. He's feeling it right now. He's distributing the football to a bunch of different people. And the defense right now, they have no idea who's getting it next.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. So as they take a look at the injured player, we will take a timeout. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to throw again. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Back to throw, it's Burton. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. For the third straight play, the pass falls incomplete. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. They've already put one field goal on the board. This one will need to be well struck from 44 yards out. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Roadrunner offense on its way out there to open this drive. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far. And if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The run inside. It's Henderson. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Second down, gonna throw it. Looking left. Complete, out left to Wilson. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Gets rid of it.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Nice move to pick up yardage. Oh, he's got some space. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. As we wind our way toward the end of this one, gives us a minute to check out the Week 12 scoreboard and the top 12 teams in the country and how things are going there. So first down will open up the final period. Dropping back, it's McCown. He'll heave it deep. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Between the hashes, it's Amador. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Looking to throw for it. Lets it fly. On target over the middle. To the house. Touchdown, Roadrunners.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
And this is a pressing time for this defense. They've got to understand they're backed up a little bit. They're going to run the football. They don't want to make a mistake. So I think this is the time I'm a little bit more aggressive. I got to get this football back to my offense because I'm trailing. So I look for this defense to get a little bit aggressive.
Right side, it's Ferguson. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few.
That just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Moving the pocket, it's Burton. Fires on the run. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game.
That play call is going to force a lot of people to scratch their heads because you've got the lead late. Why aren't you just running the ball? When you throw, you risk having interceptions like that right there. That should have been picked.
The Blazers decide to punt it away. And he's going to have to drive this ball into the teeth of the wind. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. UTSA taking over and the offense heads out to the field. This offense trying to keep the momentum going. They scored the last time they had it. The defense got it back for them, and now a chance to take the lead. Quick give. It's Henderson. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Oh, what a great play call. Sneaking the draw. The defense clearly thinking pass, flying up the field. No, sir. A little handoff, a little sneak attack. Great play call.
One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's first down. Fresh center downs going to the air. Out wide right, it's Amador. He's loose down the middle. The 10. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Lining up for the point after and the lead.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
And they did need that extra point to take the lead, and now they have it here in the fourth. On the move from inside is 5. Across the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds, and that's where the offense will go to work. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Dropping back, it's Burton. Gets it to the back. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Here we go. Ready. Check.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Misses badly on that one. They'll need a bunch on second down. Handoff to the single back. Snowed under by the defense.
And a great job by the defense seeing it. They knew the ISO was coming right downhill. They went and met it. You got to go meet that guy in the backfield, meet those pullers in the backfield, make that thing go out wide where it's not supposed to go. Then the defense swarms to the football, gets the tackle for a loss.
Gets the back moving. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Flips it out to the back. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
And as an offense, that's just why you cannot get behind the sticks in these types of situations. Third in California is hard to complete and is hard to convert for anybody. And even though the running back is able to do something positive on that third down play, it's just too many yards to gain, and now they're forced to punt.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Snapped it, and he has to have it. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
And that's such a good job by this defense. This offense is trying to find a spark, trying to get back in this football game. They're trying to be aggressive. The defense answers, and now you put your offense in a beautiful position to go out, execute a really good drive, and put a little distance between the other squad.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. The Roadrunners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To throw, it's McCown. Rush right in his face. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, third and long coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. A strike downfield. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. And it's the Roadrunners will snap it on first and 10. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Roadrunners! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen. And you saw it right there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. UAB comes out, the offense looking for a productive drive. After giving up that score on the last possession, now they need a touchdown and the 2-point conversion to tie things up. Looking for a man, it's Burton. The screen, he can go. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. And the Blazers are in the hurry-up.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
caught. It's Ferguson. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down.
Nice job in coverage on that third and short, defensively taking all the throws and options away for the quarterback, and now we're setting up fourth down.
Gotta make the play on fourth. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive, Reese. Productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage, you're probably getting blitzed, it's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They want to run this quarterback. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Finds a crease. It's Donald. No gain on the play. They tried to run for it, and that defense was ready. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it! And now the lead is even bigger.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the fourth quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning...
He's got an alley. There he goes. Open it up. One little mistake in your kick coverage unit against this dude, and you are in a world of trouble, and they were barely able to keep him from scoring. The Blazers offense looks primed and ready to get things rolling here. What a way to start this drive with a 1st and goal from the 6. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Burton. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't...
Caught! That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
Tight end finds a soft spot. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just